Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the Blockchain Backer, bringing you the latest cryptocurrency news and analysis. And today we have another green day over here in the cryptocurrency market, with the Bitcoin price still here above $34,000. Lots of green spread out throughout the altcoin market. Price is still similar to what they were yesterday, but we'll kind of see if anything has changed or the things that I'm really kind of looking at. But we'll keep this video relatively light, tight, and bright. Before we do get started, I do want to announce that this video is sponsored by Unstoppable Domains, who is happy to announce that they have partnered with blockchain.com, which is the world's largest crypto wallet provider with over 31 million users, who can now use .crypto domains or addresses to send and receive crypto. For all of us who have been around since last summer when these domains were really kind of taken off, there was, it was just a few places that we could do this at. Now you have OKX, now you have blockchain.com, and really a whole lot more. And it's starting to become more of the norm to use these simplified addresses to send and receive crypto. For me, mine is bcbacker.crypto. If you were in blockchain.com's wallet and you sent, Bitcoin, Litecoin, XRP, really several different assets, it will automatically forward it to the wallets that I've already set it up with. So I've already said, hey, my domain, whenever somebody sends me XRP, this is where I want that to be forwarded to, whether that's to another exchange, whether that's to have it forwarded to my Nano Ledger S. All I have to do is give out my simplified address, bcbacker.crypto. As long as you're using one of these places, which is now blockchain.com, you can now send these assets without having to type in long string addresses and worrying about getting a character wrong or something part of the string wrong. Simplified. There is, of course, an affiliate link to Unstoppable Domains in the description of this video, but one of the questions I always get is, do I have to pay a renewal fee for that? And unlike .com addresses, where if you go to GoDaddy or whatnot, you have to renew it every year or else you lose it or somebody takes it, it doesn't work that way with these domains. You pay one time and it's yours forever. With over 700,000 domains that have been registered by users, you can not only use them for sending and receiving funds, but you can even build decentralized websites on them. So congrats to them for the partnership with blockchain.com, the world's largest crypto wallet provider with over 31 million users. And you can get your own domain at Unstoppable Domains by visiting the affiliate link in the description of this video. But all right, back to the charts. We'll kind of keep this light, tight, and bright, like I said, because we're kind of at this moment right now of either we're going to have to consolidate and come back down to the lows again, or it's time for us to show some sign of strength to come out. And we can really see that over here on the XRP price chart right in here, because you can see how it's right here below this support level, the one that we just took out recently. We're back up here again fighting against it. A lot of times when you take out these support levels, like you could see back over here, we'll come back up and we'll touch that support level and then come back down lower once again. So right here, right now, with where the charts are at, it's this big moment of, is it time to break through it? Is it time to go, or is it time not to? Sometimes as well, so let's say we come down and we break a support, what we'll see is we'll see the bouncing, and then you see it come down, hit it one time, then come down a little bit further, and then back up, and away it goes. Now you have to say, okay, well, what kind of time frame are we going to use to qualify that and say that's what happened? Because on a smaller time frame, we can see, well, wait a minute, that actually already did happen back over here, right? We could see that the breakdown came through. We came way down here, back tested it, then did our big push down lower, came back up to it, and now we're fighting up against it right now. Are we going to break through it, or does it have to pull back one more time before it's able to get through it? So I don't have the answer for that right now, and I just have to kind of sit here and wait on it and see what's going to happen right there. That's the moment we're all sitting at right now. So I don't want to come on here today and say what my expectations are today, when that's what I see happening in the market right now, is this big critical moment right now, fighting against that support. I think we're eventually going to get back through it, but is that going to happen today? And well, is it appropriate to be looking at it like here, like we are on the 4-hour time frame? And do we really need to be looking at it on more something like the 1-day time frame, right? So 1 day was the breakthrough, then the pull down, then the breakthrough, right? So that's kind of where we're at. But like I was just saying, that's what we typically see when you see a support break and then it comes back up above it, is that you'll see the breakdown, back test it, come down further, and then come back up out of it. And well, if we look at this on an even bigger time frame for XRP, that's precisely what we're doing on a bigger time frame as well. You can see it right there, right? Comes down, breaks down, hits it, comes down a little bit further. And so what would we be looking for out of XRP to see a sign of recovery? Is yup, right back up to that price level, just like that, right back up to $1 fast once it does break. But that's really kind of what we're seeing everywhere, right? So we can look at Litecoin and do the same thing. Here's the daily time frame, right? So what are we going to say? Do we say it does this and then it pulls back down lower for one more time before it gets and goes? Or do we need to look at this like on a 4 hour time frame and you can adjust it and say, well, there's where the candle's closed. You could see that it already came back and it back tested it one time. Then it had the big sell off, the big scary one. Everybody's screaming, this is terrible, this is horrible, coming back up and then breaking through. And now it's working its way through right now. I don't have the answer. I can't pinpoint what's happening on the smaller time frames. All I know is that these prices are ridiculously low right now. And I think this is one of those moments we're going to look back on it and just be kind of in shock that we were offered these prices at this time when we were. And I know it's really hard out there right now. I know you've got the world screaming we're going into a bear market right now. I often say to be successful in here, I have to have 4 different qualities and they have to be equally balanced for my personality. 25% smart, 25% stupid, 25% conspiracy theorist, and 25% grounded in reality. And these are these types of situations where you have to kind of, you're smart because you know you have to do what's perceived as stupid here for me. And that while the world, and it's so obvious to everybody else that, oh, this is horrible, this is terrible, it's all over, it's game over. I have to sit there and grasp onto that conspiracy theorist part of me that is grounded in reality to say that, you know what, we see these types of things happen. We see this madness happen. We see these people on TV become bearish, right? What Jim Cramer was very bullish at the top, telling everybody, I'm never going to sell any of my Bitcoin. He comes out and he says, I've sold most of my Bitcoin now because I'm worried about China. I mean, come on, there's your sign, right? What do you look for? You look for the media to be luring you in the wrong direction. They lured you in to be a buyer at the top. Now they're luring you in to be scared and be a seller at the bottom. I'm going to stop myself right there because that is anti-light, tight, and bright. I was going to keep this like nice and happy today. If I go on a rant about the media, we're not going to be having a good day. But anyway, I just wanted to communicate that messaging to you where we're at right now. It's at this moment of, hey, we could see this big pop taking us right through that level, confirming the bottom is in. But I don't have the answer for you right now while we're sitting literally right here where we're at. We've got to see some sign of strength come through to really push it out to feel that relief that, boom, we're good to go. Because too many assets are sitting right here at this exact time right now, right underneath here. So these have got to get through or else we see further longer term, several days or so of still having to fight against it. So that's where I'm at right now, waiting for that to get through. And sometimes I have to come on here and deliver that kind of news where it's not like, rocket ships and rainbows and sunshine. We just kind of have to wait right now and keep it real realistic. Can we blast through that price level? If we blast through it, that's awesome. I think that undoubtedly confirms the bottom is in. But as of this morning, as I'm recording it, we're at that critical price level waiting for something like that to happen. The positive thing leaning towards the bottom is already in is that bull flag over there on the total market cap did hold right there. And it also held over here on the total altcoin market cap. So signs all point to that it's going to get through. But at this moment, while I'm recording in this hour, we're right there underneath it. So we could have that big moment happen later today. And then when I come on tomorrow to record a video, it's like, we got it. We got it. And signs point to it that we've got it. But right now, as I'm recording, we have to get through it. And so for like XRP right now, it's pushing up against there, 66 cents, 67 cents. You see a blast up into here, back up into the high 70s and 80s. Boom, it's good to go. It's taken it back and reclaimed it, and we're all good. And signs point to, who knows, even by the time I upload this video, maybe it's already happened. I don't know. But that's what I'm looking for. If you see a bigger break happen in XRP at this point, you know what's happened. It's reclaimed that support level that broke. And my personal opinion will be that the bottom's in. It's time for this market to start moving to the upside. And that this whole correction phase that we've gone through over the last month and a half is over. So that's what I'm looking at. Optimistic. We're at a critical point right now. Hopefully by the time we come back tomorrow, all those levels have broken back up and we're good to go. So I'll wrap this thing up. I hope that you guys are doing well. I'll catch you all tomorrow. If you're looking for something to do, of course, you could check out my website, bcbacker.com, which is where I have my course where I deep dive into the previous Bitcoin bull runs and the different altcoin seasons, tying them all together to show how the previous bull runs have worked. I talk about my personal exit plans and mathematics and rebalancing and how to set up your own charts and your own indicators so you can do your own charting within TradingView and CoinTrader Pro. And you can check this out over here on bcbacker.com. You could follow me over here on Twitter at bcbacker. If we get the big break upward and it takes it out, I will, of course, post some rocket ships and happy stuff over here on Twitter because, geez, we haven't done that in like a month. That would be so nice. But anyway, follow me on Twitter. I want to thank Unstoppable Domains for being the sponsor of this video. Congrats on the integration to blockchain.com, where you can now send and receive crypto using a .crypto domain address. Like I mentioned, you can get your own .crypto domain by visiting the affiliate link in the description of this video to Unstoppable Domains. And otherwise, it's kind of just a biting fingernails day as we wait to see if this level is going to get taken out and we can reclaim it. And I'll be over there on Twitter if we do end up getting that breakout. But that's kind of what's on my mind and what I'm watching for throughout the rest of the day. So I hope that you guys have a great day. I hope that you're doing well. If you could, please like this video and give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you could be notified of when I create new content and when I go live. As always, this is not investment advice and I am not a financial advisor, but if you ever need a pick-me-up or a little bit of reassurance, just remember that the blockchain backers got your back. Have a good one.